In the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the news headlines. Maulvi Nuruddin Azizi meets with the chairman of the Board of Chamber of Craftsmen, Shopkeepers and the heads of trade guilds of Kabul city. The continuation of economic growth of Afghanistan based on the World Bank report. And a father and son identified as the main perpetrators of shooting incident at the religious ceremony in Australia. Welcome to today's news package. It's Monday, the 24th of Jumada Thani 1447, the 24th of August 1404, and the 15th of December 2025. The news details. Maulvi Nuruddin Azizi, the Minister of Industry and Commerce, met with the chairman of the Board of Chamber of Craftsmen, Shopkeepers, and the head of various trade guilds of Kabul city in order to assess market conditions and control the prices of raw materials in the country's markets. During the meeting, Maulvi Azizi pointed to existing problems and challenges, stating that achieving economic self-sufficiency is not possible without enduring hardships and difficulties. The Minister of Industry and Commerce added that there are no serious obstacles in the import of cargoes, particularly raw materials, and that hundreds of containers carrying various essential commodities enter the country on a daily basis. Meanwhile, the heads of the Kabul trade guilds pledged full cooperation and coordination in controlling the prices of raw materials and preventing arbitrary price hikes. In accordance with the latest World Bank report, Afghanistan's economy has been on a growth trajectory for the second consecutive year. The report states that the country's gross domestic product (GDP) is expected to grow by 4.3% in 2025 compared to approximately 2.5% in 2024. The World Bank attributes the economic growth to low inflation at around 2%, as well as the return of more than 2 million Afghan migrants from Iran and Pakistan, which has boosted economic activity in the services and industrial sectors. The report further notes that despite severe drought conditions, Afghanistan has recorded its highest yields of irrigated wheat, reflecting the resilience of this vital economic sector. Based on the report, the mining construction sector have also contributed to the economic growth. The news continuation. The Minister of Urban Development and Housing has announced that 30 residential houses have been constructed for needy migrant families in the migrant township of Bamiyan province at a total cost of $126,000. The ministry stated that the cost of constructing each house in the project was $4,200 and that each unit includes 2 living rooms, a corridor, a kitchen, a bathroom, and a loo. And finally, the Daily Telegraph quoting Australian police reports that the 2 main perpetrators of the deadly shooting at the Jewish celebration at Bondi Beach in Sydney were a father and a son. In accordance with security officials, the attackers have been identified as Naveed Akram, 24, and his father, Sajid Akram, 50. Sajid Akram was killed during a confrontation with the police while his son were transferred to hospital with severe injuries. The report stated that at least 15 people were killed and more than 40 others, including 2 police officers and 3 children, were injured in the shooting. That's the end of our news program. For further informative materials, you could track Urooj on social media and platforms. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.